Hey guys, Nick here. I'm going to show you a little about HawgTouch and how I set up the config. So what you want to get is two programs here, the A10C VC server program, and that you're going to get here from BitShift, bit-shift.com, and you're going to see here the A10 virtual cockpit server. You download this program, Border2 made it, many thanks to him for that. And you download this little standalone 64-bit version for A10C version 1.1.1.1. That's what I'm running now. If you're running World, you'd get the other one. And so you want to download that because that's going to help you set up HawgTouch. And anyway, let's switch down here. Here's HawgTouch. You download a expanded little folder here. You have to make sure you right-click and hit Run as Administrator. A lot of people forget this step. Another thing to ensure all the features work good and you get good frame rates is to right-click on the menu here and hit Personalize and change your desktop theme from an arrow theme. You want to take it off of the arrow theme and scroll down to Basic and High Contrast themes. Select that, and that should help you get better frame rates. So start up HawgTouch by right-clicking, run it as min, and you're going to see here a few important features. You're going to select your XML file if you edited one. If not, you can just use the defaults. You have to make sure you enable data export. I'm running it here in local mode, so I'm going to show you how I use it. There's lots of other ways to run it. You can run it in server mode down here. Click Start Server, or you can run it on a second computer with network mode and connect to the server with that. But for now, I'm going to show you just local mode. We're going to start up the program. And here you can see some of the instruments don't display right. It's kind of weird how it works, but I'm not using those right now. I'm using the MFDs. And I'm just going to, you can see in the upper right-hand corner, there's a few buttons up here in green. You left-click the one on the far left, and that allows you to move your MFDs to your second screen and just set it up how you'd want them to show up on your monitor, on the second monitor. So we have that here. I'm going to move my CDU over here, and now that that's all aligned and set up, we're going to open up now the A10C program, the virtual server program for the iPad. And it gives you a little error here about Bonjour, but you're just going to ignore that. Hit OK, hit OK. And then you get this little program here. This is what you want. This is great. You click Tools, and you're going to click Display Configuration. Now you can see this shows the main display. You can kind of move it around and resize it. And what's fantastic about this is you can right-click, and you'll just select Show Left and Right MFDs, and then also Show CDU. And you can move those little windows and resize them exactly how you want for use with the HawgTouch program, so that your window's set up just right inside the little blocks there. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to size them a little smaller here. And then you can just expand it and stretch them out, and now you have your windows to the right size that you need, and you just right click and then hit Save Settings. I'm not going to do that now because my settings are already saved. And then after you're done saving the settings, you click Tools again and Update DCS Scripts. You do that and your program is going to have a different, the A10 is going to have a different display setup. So that it exports those screens, MFD screens, to the second monitor. So what you're going to do now is you're going to start up A10, and you're going to make sure you're going to run it in local mode, in non-full screen mode. You cannot run HawgTouch in local mode without the full screen being unchecked. So you uncheck that here in Options. And then you make sure you click Controls and go to Sim. And now you're going to set up your panels, your button configs for the MFDs. And you can see here's my left MFD OSB1. I'm using a couple modifiers, left control plus 1 through 0 through 9. And then I'm using left control plus left shift for the rest there. and then I went down to the second MFD, and you can see that here the right MFD, and I'm using left Alt plus left Shift modifiers 0 through 9 to set all those buttons up. Once you have all those buttons set up, then you just launch. I'm going to launch Instant Action here to show you what it looks like. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys use HawgTouch. It's a great program. You can thank ClearDark for that, and Border 2 for making the little display setup, which is great for multiple monitors. Even if you have 2 or 3 monitors, you can set that up in it, and it just makes it so much easier than editing all those files, because it just does it for you. So I'm going to show you here how great HawgTouch is, so you can just export your displays over to the other monitor, and then you're going to see here how it's looking. Just switch over to HawgTouch and click my displays there. There we go. Just minimize this. So now you can see both screens are up and they're both sized correctly and everything. We're going to start A10, and you can see here this is what it looks like. You can just click buttons, and all your buttons will be working for changing your Mavericks and all that, and resizing your windows. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and there you go. That's HawgTouch. Have a great one. Take care.